to Jadda's Craft Cottage. I learned how to sew when I was in a home ec class in junior high. Unfortunately, if there is home economics classes, it is focused more on cooking, bachelor survival, or childcare, but not sewing in these classes. I've had several people ask me how to show them how to thread my sewing machine. So in this video, I'm going to show you the parts of the sewing machine and how to thread it. Most sewing machines are threaded the same way. Some have different needle positions and some have bobbins that are drop-in or front-loading. This Pfaff machine is quite old, but I use it all the time. The spool of the thread lays on its side, and the thread goes through the needle from front to back. The bobbin is a front-loading bobbin. This has a separate casing for the bobbin, so you have to put the bobbin into the casing and stick it into the machine itself till it clicks. This antique Singer sewing machine has a bobbin that is off to the side, pops up like this, but the threading, instead of going from front to back, it goes from left to right. Always refer to the menu that you received when you purchase your machine. I'm going to show you on a Brother sewing machine. It seems to be a user-friendly machine. These are the parts of the machine that you should know before threading and sewing a project. Every sewing machine basically works the same way. This is the hand wheel. When you're using it, it will move. When you hit the pedal, the wheel will turn. If you need to change the wheel, you always pull it towards you and the needle will go up and down. On top, we have a spool holder. This is where you put your thread. Here is the bobbin winder, and this will help you wind your bobbins for your machine. On this machine, this is where the thread guide is. With this machine, you can also see how you can wind your bobbin. This is the knob for the thread tension. The tension is usually set at the factory for what they think you should use. And on this one, it's between 3 and 5, so it's right in the middle. There are certain types of fabric and different situations where you would be turning this tension. You would not change the tension for basic sewing. This is the bobbin case. You do not remove the bobbin case from the machine. The bobbin pops up, and when you are loading the bobbin, there's a little diagram on how to do it. The thread is going from right to left. You're going to pop the bobbin in. You'll pull the bobbin thread to the right. It will hook onto a notch and then pull it to the left. You'll see the bobbin moving, and on this one it has a cutter. Sometimes I use it, sometimes I don't. And the bobbin is put back in. Replace the cover, and now you're ready to thread your machine. On the side, this is a thread cutter, so when you're done sewing, you just put your extra thread over it and it will cut the thread so you don't have to use your scissors or snips. Right down here are your feed dogs. They are the rough things that are on the bottom. If they are up, that's usually for regular sewing. You can adjust it so it goes down, and that would be using for free motion quilting. You want to make sure that you have the correct size bobbin for your machine. This is for my Brother machine. It's a little bit thicker than the one for my Pfaff machine. You can see the difference. I'm going to show you how to wind a bobbin. The bobbin has some holes on the outside that go right through. You're going to be pulling your thread from the inside to out. I'm going to put my spool of thread onto its spindle. On my machine, there's a diagram on how to do the bobbin. I'm going to pull it underneath this little guide here and then cross over. We're going to the right where the bobbin winder is. Now I'm going to stick my thread through one of the holes. And I'm going to place it right on this other spindle. It won't go by itself, so you have to push this to this little piece here. Now I'll step on the pedal and it will start to go. Once it gets a little bit further down, just take your snips and snip off the top. Then continue with the bobbin. The bobbin winder will automatically stop when it's done. Then you pull it back this way and take it off and snip the rest. You will have to change your needle at some time, whether it breaks or it gets dull. Universal needles are good on most of the machines. There are some specialty needles that you use for different types of fabrics. 70 to 90, or equivalent to 10 to 14. You will probably use a size 12 or 80 needle for your machine. You first want to remove the needle by turning the screw on the right side of the needle and pulling it down. Get a new needle from your package. And when you look at it, you'll see that there is a flat side and then there's a round side. The flat side is going to go in the back. There's a shaft on the back side of the needle where it is cut out. Both of these are going to be on the back when you put it in your needle. You want the flat side and the shaft going backwards. Put the needle up as high as you can, then turn the screw to tighten it up. Now we will thread the machine. We were using the thread guide to make our bobbin, but now we're going to take it off and we're going to use this thread guide just to pull it straight through here. And all these machines are fairly similar in how you thread it. So this one is going to go right through here, and you'll see number 2. Then you're going to go around and then you're going to go up and around here. This part here, this is where the thread hooked onto this little lever that goes up and down. Now you're going to push it, go straight down. There is a little hook down on this side where you're going to pull your thread through it. You can thread the machine by yourself by going from the front to the back using some tweezers, and then pulling your thread with your tweezers out through the back. Or if you have a machine that has an automatic threader, you would put your thread through this little hook here, pull down, it will put it right through the needle, go under and pull it back, and it has threaded your machine. To pull up a bobbin, you want to use your hand wheel to put the needle down, and you're going to keep going until the thread attaches to the bobbin thread, and then pull it up. When you're sewing, put your threads underneath your foot. You always want to test your stitches on some scrap fabric. Pull the wheel so that the needle is up. Can lift up the foot, and if I pull it out together, I can turn it around and hit the thread cutter. You can check to see if your stitches are correct. Every new machine have a variety of stitches that you can use. Up here, this is a Digital Designs. You will start off with the zeros. It will default to a straight stitch all the time, and it will also default to a 2.5 stitch length. Experiment with your stitches that you have on your side. Always refer to your manual though. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe to this channel. A day without sunshine is just an extra day for crafting.